Skipping intro.
My One Piece experience started off when I was done with Naruto Shippuden. I take that back. I was done with Naruto Shippuden filler. It was a giant filler arc going on and I needed something new to watch. But I couldn't think of anything on my anime watch list that I was, looking forward to watching. But then I heard about One Piece. And I wasn't looking for anything too long because I was in the midst of Naruto Shippuden. I had to give it a whirl. And I believe I started watching it while the Dressrosa arc and the sub was popping. And I got my first glimpse of One Piece on Adult Swim. I believe it was opening 5 during the Long Ring, Long Land arc. Because I remember distinctly seeing Zoro falling from the sky asleep. I obviously didn't know it was Zoro at the time. I just saw some green-haired weirdo with 3 swords. I was like, that's odd. He's trying to be Killer Bee, but he can't be. But, we're moving on. And I thought One Piece was going to be really bad. I did. But I started watching the show. I believe I started liking it around episode 1. Like, it's pretty good. It's not bad. Let's continue. And I really started liking the show episode 3 because it was Luffy and Zoro versus Captain Morgan. And I really did love Luffy punching the crap out of Morgan's son while Zoro simultaneously slashed that piece of crap. I ended up loving the show around episode 6 because I believe that's the episode when Luffy not only slammed a giant lion to the ground, he also punched the crap out of Beast Tamer Moji, and I thought that kid was going to be a monster. He ended up being nothing but talk. Well, I should have assumed so since he had freaking bear ears for his hair instead of actual, a realistic hairstyle. But what can you expect from a clown crew? And I understand that I'm an anomaly in this because I know most people didn't even like the show up until Arlong Park arc. I've even heard people say they didn't like it until the end of Alabasta. I've even heard some people say they watched the entire show up until Water 7 and didn't enjoy it until the end of Enies Lobby. I'm like, huh? Are we watching the same show? Did you get the right link? Well, anyway, once I started getting into the show, I binged it all the way up until Dressrosa, which I'm astounded because that's when I started the show. I got to Dressrosa in the sub, and I believe the last anime episode I watched before I began to get into the manga was the episode where Law was about to get stumped out by Doffy. Doflamingo. Don Quixote Doflamingo. He is absolutely terrifying. Anyway, this is not about him. This is about me and my experience with the show. And then I jumped right into the manga because I needed to see what was going to happen next. And of course, about 3 to 4 chapters later, I finally see Gear Force Luffy. 4th gear Luffy, whatever you want to do. If you're doing sub, dub, whatever at this point, doesn't really matter. And then I went and caught up in the manga in Whole Cake Island. And I started reading week to week. Sad, really. Because I just wanted, once you catch up, you wish there were more. Anyway, I still keep up week to week with the manga and the anime episodes. So, as you can see, I'm a total fanboy. I've rewatched the show a few times at this point, mainly with friends and family, but none of them could get up to watching Sabaody Archipelago. The furthest I've gotten with a friend has been the end of Thriller Bark, and the shortest I've got with someone is Orange Town. And we all know about Orange Town. We all know about Beast Tamer Emoji and them ears. Whew. So then I thought to myself, let me read the manga, because I've only started reading the manga at the end of Dressrosa. So I read the manga all the way up until Fishman Island arc. And I have to tell you, the manga is so good. I couldn't believe it. I thought, man, the anime is always better than the manga. That's not the case. There are a few exceptions here and there. Some exceptions that end up falling off and then going back into the norm of things. And then there are those that there's just no possible chance the anime beats the manga. Anyway, I didn't end up reading any of Fishman Island, Punk Hazard, and obviously the majority of Dressrosa. But I will probably one day, because one day I might get that box set. And that's quite the box set if you ask me. That all being said, I really do enjoy the anime as well, because there are things that the anime does that the manga cannot, and things that the manga does that the anime couldn't possibly do, or could do, but it's just too late at this point. There's too many episodes to revamp and remaster all those episodes. It's just too much. And for new watchers out there coming into One Piece, what I recommend is the manga more than the anime. However, I believe you should start off watching the first 4 episodes of the anime before starting the manga, so you can get a good tone for the show and all that good stuff in order to persevere through the manga. Because trust me when I say the manga is really, really good. I should also mention that I've seen all of the One Piece movies, including the specials. And I might rank those from my least favorite to favorite. We'll see. But just know that I've also watched every movie post Desert Princess and Pirates Adventures in Alabasta at least twice. That's including One Piece 3D movie, episode of Nami, and 3D 2i. And of course, the fan favorite Strong World, Film Z, what else they got? Film Gold, Stampede. I feel like I'm missing one, but it's all good. We do it out here. That'll do it for me. That's my experience on One Piece and how much content I've absorbed. Comment and let me know when you started to fall in love with One Piece. Let me know when you fell off from watching One Piece. And let me know if you think that there is another show out there as masterful as One Piece. Like, subscribe, and I hope to catch you in another video. Deuces!
Bye-bye.